Alafia fam, and welcome to You Ain't Imagining This. I'm Amma Robin, storyteller, guide, and your host at You Ain't Imagining This. If this is your first time here, then I wish you again Alafia. If you're not familiar with that term, it's a word from the Yoruba language meaning inner peace. It's something like salam in Arabic or shalom in Hebrew. So, I bid you again, here it comes, Alafia. I'm basically offering you a blessing of balance, wellness, and inner peace. You have just entered a comforting moment, a sacred part of this podcast show where we slow down, breathe deep, and reconnect with ourselves. These moments are short, but they're powerful, and they're designed for you to ground your spirit, protect your joy, and remind you that rest is your right and it is your resistance. So if the world's been loud, come closer. If you've been feeling overwhelmed, this place is for you. And if you've ever felt out of place, remember, you're not imagining it and you are not alone. Feel free, please, to share this moment with someone you love. And if this brings you peace, please subscribe and stay with us. Now, let's step into today's comforting moment, the sounds of the cookout. We're going to start, as we so often do, with a micro story. And that's my small offering to help us pause, breathe, and to feel a little more connected. Today's story is called The Circle Grows. Long ago, in a small village not far from here, where the soil was red and the sky stayed blue, there lived an elder who was known for one thing: her fire. Not her temper, her flame. Every Sunday, she lit the cook fire just before sunrise, and slowly neighbors would bring what they had: corn, beans, greens, chickens, stories. The first few times, it was just her and her daughter. Then it became 5 people. Then 12 of her neighbors came. Then cousins and elders and the babies who couldn't walk yet but knew how to laugh. They all showed up. She did not send out invitations. She just lit the fire, and the people came. Because joy like that, you can smell it on the wind. This story is older than any one of us, but we've kept it going at parks, backyards, front porches, beaches, and block parties. And today, we're lighting that flame again. This is the end of the story, but just the beginning of our comforting moment. Let's begin with a deep breath. In through the nose and out through the mouth. Let the cookout experience begin. You hear it first, that low hum of voices, grease popping on the grill, the music switching from Frankie Beverly to Kendrick Lamar to Shabuzi without warning. Somebody's cousin shouting, "That's my song," followed by an aunt hollering, "Turn that mess down. Where's my old school?" The kids are racing, the elders are watching, the potato salad is chilling, with a sticky note that says, "Don't touch yet." Uncles are talking loud about things that don't matter. Or maybe they do, because it all matters here. Somebody brought vegan ribs, and somebody else is offended. But the watermelon is sweet, and the banana pudding didn't stand a chance. This ain't just a cookout. This is a homecoming, where laughter is seasoning and everybody's got a seat at the table, even if they show up late. You feel the breeze. You smell the charcoal and shea butter. You hear a story being told in the corner, and even though you missed the beginning, you lean in because you know it's a good one. You're filled with the feeling of belonging here, because here, no one questions your presence. Here, your laughter is recognized. Here, your silence is understood. Someone saved you a plate and saved you a seat, like they always do. You don't have to explain yourself. You are seen, you are safe, you are exactly where you're meant to be. Let's take another moment and breathe. Let's inhale deeply. In through the nose, fill your belly. Now exhale slowly again through your mouth, releasing any tension you carried into this moment. Let's inhale one more time, just because it feels good. This time, take in that smell of the charcoal, the joy, and the sound of your people. And exhale. Release the weight of the day. You're not in a hurry. You're home. You're safe. You belong. And now let's honor the reason that we gather through the ritual of Harambee. We call forward the names of the ones who made space for us to be free, to be full, to be fed. Ancestors who lit the fires, who grew the greens, who danced even when they were told not to. We feel them here at this table, in our stories, in the laughter, in the music, in the silence. We pour this moment into the soil of our memory, and we whisper to them, Asante Sana, thank you for this freedom, for this joy. Now, take a moment. Imagine your people in a circle, those here, those gone, and those yet to be born. Imagine holding hands. You feel the pulse of the drums, the rhythm of laughter. The ancestors are close. Say the word with me, Harambee. In Swahili, Harambee means let's pull together for joy, for rest, for freedom. If you're able and it feels good to you, you can stand up or raise your arms high and repeat after me. Harambee, Harambee, Harambee. Let's pull together. Let's hold each other up. Let's remember this joy. Let's carry this feeling with us. Asante Sana family. Thank you, my fam. You know, people have asked me why I chose the cookout for this episode. So I want to share my reason and thought with you. You know, the cookout is real, and it's a metaphor. The cookout is more than just ribs and playlists. It's more than folding chairs and foil-covered trays. It is a metaphor for safety, for memory, for community, for Black joy that doesn't need permission. The cookout is a space where we are whole, where nobody's code switching, where your cousins, your elders, and your dreams all have a seat. It's where we laugh loud, eat slow, tell stories like songs, and make room for every part of who we are. And here's the truth. You can carry that feeling with you. The cookout lives in your spirit, in the book that makes you feel seen, in the playlist that reminds you of easy days and summer nights, in the friend who calls you family, even when the world calls you other. This is where we build together safe, sacred Black spaces, at the cookout, at the reunion, in the kitchen, even in the quiet moments when you turn on this podcast just to hear a voice that gets it. So wherever you go, take the cookout with you. You ain't imagining it. It's real and it's yours. Because the cookout doesn't end when the music stops or the last rib has been eaten. We take the cookout with us in our spirit, in our smile, in the ways we connect. The smile, the nod, the eyes that meet across the room. And as we close this episode, remember, this is your comforting moment. This is your daily rest. This is your silent sanctuary. You are not alone, and you ain't imagining this. Ashe, community.